It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Jim. This is the More Sunshine Please channel on YouTube, and I do a, live stream every Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern. Right here, I guess. I should have written something down. Anyway, it's just a hangout. We're just here chit-chatting, having fun. Today, I plan on playing some games, showing you some wildlife, showing you some food, although I'm not eating anything today. A top 15 list later that should be really quick, oddly enough. Usually they last 40 minutes, but this one's going to be fast. But before I do any of that, I like to celebrate and honor the first 3 chatters in the live stream chat area. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if my audio works. Hey! All right. Your chat may differ from mine. Today's gold medalist. First in the chat. Oh, hang on. It's Joey's World! With the gold, Paul Eichenlau with our silver medalist today. And Kathy Hollister, you've got the bronze. Congratulations. Thank you for your training, your hard work, your dedication, and your ability to time it out so that you are the first 3 in the chat today. I don't know how it works. You can't be too early because it gets rid of it after a while. I don't know. I don't know when that is. Pepper Tree Villa's here. Welcome in. The Orlando guy. What? Yeah, chat check. What are you? Was that at like 4:00 this afternoon? No, chat check right now. Thank you for being here. Mar in Memphis, always a pleasure. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, when it jumped, I thought Mar was our gold medalist for a moment, but then it jumped and corrected, and someday, Mar. Keith BDF is here. Welcome in. Good to see you. There's Paul. Yeah, got Paul. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, Kathy again. Got it. There it is. There's Paul again. Hey, Ben. Hi, Ben. Season's greetings, Donna Jaworski. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Going through still early, and I don't. I'm not Resort TV 1 or anything. But Michelle the Quilter, welcome in. Dreamer Deborah, good to see you as well. Thanks for being here, everybody. Spending a bit of your Tuesday with me. I'm honored. Hopefully you enjoy what you see today. What do we have on the docket here? Oh, just starting out, and I don't have a whole lot. Well, I do have stuff planned. We play games and stuff, but I don't. I'm not drinking coffee today. It's 88 degrees right now. I guess iced coffee. I don't have that though. So no coffee today, sadly. Oh, Mom's here. Hi, Mom and Dad. So no coffee today. I'm not eating anything on the stream itself, but I am going to show you something I did eat this past week. And the Tampa area, Surf Bomb, welcome in. I just saw you pop up there. Hello. The Tampa area has a couple of places to eat, and I don't know if there's a name for this particular type of eatery, but it's sort of like a mall food court, but higher end and without the mall. In Tampa proper, there's one called Armature Works, which I've actually never been to. Every other member of my family has, but I haven't been there. But I did go to the one that's in Lakeland, Florida, this past week. Let me show you. This one's called The Joinery. And my wife took a stealth picture of me and the kids walking in. This is in Lakeland, beautiful Lakeland, Florida. City on the Grow. And anyway, I don't think I have any pictures of the interior itself other than me at a table eating stuff. But anyway, there are maybe 8 different eating establishments in The Joinery. One is a Mexican restaurant. One is a barbecue restaurant. There's an ice cream parlor. There is an Asian / I guess it's just Asian. What else? Oh, a pizza booth? I don't know. I don't think it's called booths. But it's kind of set up, instead of a food court in a mall, you may be familiar with that. All of the eateries are on the outside and everybody eats in the middle. Well, this is the opposite. So The Joinery is a food hall. I guess so. I don't know. So in this place, in The Joinery and Armature Works, everything is, all of the places to purchase food is in the middle, and you eat on the outside. But again, these are all separate. There were no chain restaurants in this place. We decided to go with, I think we'll go back to try more things, but we ordered from 2 different places. One was the Mexican place. And I'll be honest, my wife and I don't eat meat, so our options were kind of limited. Dave, Brandy and Dave, welcome in. So the best option for us was the Mexican place. So my wife snuck a picture of me eating here. And in front of me is a trough of street corn, some nachos with some sort of beans and queso, and a cauliflower quesadilla. Couldn't think of the word. So this was delicious. Actually, it was very good. I liked it all. I don't know if my wife was as keen on it, but I enjoyed it. And the boy got... What did he get? Man, I don't remember. Should have written this down. It may have been a bowl of... No. It was also from the Mexican place. It was something called puffy tacos that weren't puffy at all. So I don't know what they were going for. He was disappointed in how not puffy they were, but he thought they were delicious. And this place also reminded us of an Epcot festival because Nothing was terribly large. None of the dishes we ordered anyway were terribly large, and we were sharing them, which is the fun of going to the Epcot festivals, to get, a little something from the different food kitchens, the food booths, and sharing them and trying them, and not breaking the bank, although I do break the bank when I do that. But you know what I mean. It's you're not getting a full meal. You're getting smaller portions so you can try more things. So that's what we were doing. So after our Mexican feast, we were still kind of wanting more. And we went to the Asian place or one of the Asian places. I think there was more than one. And this place had, I forget what this is called. I'll show you. We took a picture. This thing, some sort of bun. I don't know if that's a bao bun. I don't think it is. It's not. We jokingly said it was an Asian taco, but there was a soft bun, and on the inside was impossible meat. That of course, I eat the impossible meat as a vegetarian, but it is a bao bun. I thought bao buns were what am I thinking of? Dumplings? Probably. I'm not an expert. Anywho, this impossible meat was prepared a bit differently. It was ground up a bit more fine, and it was crispy on the outside, and it was delicious. And whatever slaw that is, some sort of cabbage lettuce, I don't know what that is on there, but this was the highlight of our afternoon, and it was great. So we really wanted to go back to the Joinery in Lakeland, Florida. Everything is a bao bun if you just call it a bao bun. Indeed. I guess you're right. I had a cup of bao bun this morning. No cream. No sugar. Anyway. Francisco, welcome in. That's fun to say. Anyway, so that was the Joinery. So that's my food for this week. I should have played my little... You know what? I'm going to. I should have played this before I talked about it. I wasn't eating on camera again, so that's why I didn't play it. I should plan this out better. Anyway, what's next? Okay. Oh, so last week I'd mentioned that I had been back to Epcot for the first time since November. So I'm off for the summer, being a teacher. I'm off for the summer, and I was able to finally get back to Walt Disney World, and it had been many, 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 many months. And so I met up with Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders.
Nerds!
And I wish I were quicker on the draw with that. And Stacy reminded me, hey, there's an AP magnet. Did you get that yet? And I said, no, I did not. So this is, I showed this last week. This is what I got. And at one time, I fancied myself an AP magnet collector. And I'm not sure I can call myself that anymore, or want to call myself that anymore. If it falls in my lap, if I'm there and I'm able to get it, fine, but I'm not going to pine over the ones I don't have. As a matter of fact, over COVID, they released a Tinkerbell one that they never sent to me. So it's like they don't want me to be an AP magnet collector. Anyway, so here's this one. And as you can see behind me is my AP magnet wall. So I'm going to place this on the AP magnet wall. Where's my camera? Here it is. All right, so I've got an empty space for it right there. Let's get some AP magnet placement music going. All right, excuse me. Here we go. Uh-oh. I gotta get out of the chair. Here we go. That was clumsy. So anyway, no, you can't see it there. There it is. So that's that. Thank you for indulging me. If you're just joining us, like Chris, welcome in. Enjoyed your Name That Tune live stream the other day. I found it interesting when you guys were talking about the music that you are familiar with. Many of you mentioned that you grew up driving around with your fathers, and so you're familiar with the music they would listen to in the car. And I am the same way. One of your categories was the 1950s, and I think I'm quite familiar with. I'm more familiar with music of that era than most people my age and younger, of course. So I got a kick out of watching that. And I actually knew that Why Do Fools Fall in Love was from Frankie Lyman. I knew that one. Anyway, I'm not bragging. I am. Anyway, Ryan, welcome in. Thanks for being here. And if you joined and I missed your name in the chat, it's because I'm not very good at this. But thanks for being here, and welcome in. What's next? Oh, one of my newer segments. I want to show you some of the wildlife I see occasionally in my neighborhood. So far, I've shown you the deer that graced our yard, the sandhill cranes that walk in our neighborhood. Last week, I think I showed you the marsh hare that hangs around. Today, we're back to the birds. A white heron has been around here a few times, and they're such an elegant bird. And they walk slowly, much like the sandhill cranes, if you remember seeing that. Let's get to the video of it. And there it is. All right. I don't know much about herons. I think they're also called egrets. I might be wrong about that. But I went to allaboutbirds.org. And by the way, I did walk into my yard, but I'm zoomed in both with the camera and then digitally when I put this little clip together. I'm just going to read a little bit from there. Statuesque, stately, and elegantly plumaged, with long necks and long legs, herons rank among our most conspicuous and beautiful birds. They use their long, sharp bills to stab at fish, frogs, or large insects while gracefully wading through estuaries, shallows, ponds, marshes, and ditches. Now here, it was back when it was sunny, and then when it was raining, it came back. So, they got to eat in the rain too, right? I don't know. But it was back, I think I caught it 4 different times there. I tried to zoom in as much as possible. And reading this from this website, I wanted to make sure this was a white heron, also known as the snowy egret. And it is not to be confused with the... Oh, no. This is not the snowy egret. That's right. Snowy egrets have a darker bill. The white heron has a yellow bill like this. It's also called the great egret. So great egrets and white herons, kind of the same thing. I don't know. I'm not a birder. But I thought this was a cool guy hanging around. Not as large as the sandhill crane, but kind of cool. So, I hope you enjoy that. Sandhill cranes might be delicious. Very lean. Fat content might be... Anyway, I don't know. From North to Neverland, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us. What's next? We've got... Oh! TikTok filter. I found a cool one. Okay, some of the TikTok filters I show you are lame. Some are really good. This one's really good. I came across one called Aged, 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 and it, as you might imagine, makes you look older than you are. So I'm going to show you a clip, and at times you'll see the aged version of me up top, and then on the bottom, I think it makes me look a bit younger than I actually am. But I'm going to hang out over here on the side, and then it's going to pop up right here. So I thought whoever made this filter did a fantastic job. It looks great. It gave me gray hair, bags, these folds here. My jowls were more jowly. Here we go. I thought it looked really good. Here it is. Oh, that's not it. It's the wrong one. I uploaded the wrong one. Here it is. That was from the last time. Here it is. There it is. Okay. So up at the top is the one where I look older. Did I have to explain that? But doesn't that look good? I thought that was so amusing. Seeing how it changed my hair. There's filters like this, and then there's the one that make me look like a Barbie doll. That wasn't so hot, but I thought this one was really fun. I thought that was super cool. Oh, thanks, Mar. I might not have hair. Actually, I think I'm doing pretty well. I've been blessed with that, so I think I'm all right. But yeah. Let's see. Kay Atwood, great to see you. Thanks for listening in. Happy Tuesday to you. Hey, anybody, I'm not an Amazon affiliate person at all, but did anybody take advantage of any Prime Day deals? I'll tell you what I did. I recently went to my annual checkup, and blood pressure is a bit of an issue here. So, and when I go to the doctor and have my blood pressure taken there, it's the white coat syndrome. It's always a little bit higher than it normally is. And I do have a very bad blood pressure machine at home. It's supposed, at one time was supposed to Bluetooth the results to an app automatically. It doesn't do that. It's not supported by anything. So I Googled about a week ago best blood pressure at home machines, and found one that was kind of universally praised as being very accurate. And it was a certain dollar amount. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to wait till Prime Day just to see. I'll wait to purchase this. I'll wait to see if there's a discount. And this morning I checked, and there was. It was like $30 off, so I was pretty happy about that. So hopefully I'll be able to get more accurate readings at home, and hopefully I can get it to automatically upload the readings to an app on my phone. I think that'll be great for somebody as lazy as me. Okay, let's see. A link. Later, check the replay, and I'll put it in the description. It's Omron. The brand is Omron, Omron Platinum. I just remembered it. How weird is that? I don't remember anything. The Omron Platinum had on multiple websites that measure the accuracy of these things. That one was on many at the top of many of those lists. There you go. I don't have a link though. Anywho, there's the Nerd Herder. Nerds! Welcome in. Did you care to see my new magnet up there? Thanks to you for telling me all about it. I would have forgotten. Thank you. What's next? All right, let's see. TikTok filter. All right. Let's play Wordle. Well, let's call it up. I haven't played today. I don't know this, and I'm going to try to play as quickly as I can. I'm not going to look at the chat for if you've played or if you have guesses. I'm just going to try to do this on my own quickly. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Here's some Wordle music to fill the void. All right. Where is it? Up here. Let's start with a word people hate. All right. Okay, we know what's not there. All right, let's maybe tease the first letter. T, R, T, R, T, R, no, I don't. T, oh, this is awful. It's already not very fast, isn't it? It's, T-E-A-R-S. There's already no S. I already know that. That's okay. Fast. I don't care if I even get this. Okay, well, that was that was great. All right, so maybe something T-E-A-R. No. What could this be? All right, maybe E-A-R. Did my voice just crack? Earth. Yes! All right. How about the other game I like a lot? And this is Framed. Framed shows you a frame from a movie, and you got to guess what the movie is. If you don't guess it, it shows you another frame. So let's get that up here, Jim. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, can you see it? Today's Framed is brought to you by Amazon Prime. All right, where are we? Okay, you can see it. Okay. And I can't get rid of the ad. I thought I did. There. Okay, ad's gone. I will look at the chat for this. I don't know what this is. It appears it's black and white. There's a gentleman with a ski mask. So, yeah. Movie Mania Nick, welcome in, just in time. I'm going to rely on you and many of the other people here in the chat for some help with this movie. I don't know what movie this is off the bat. If I had to guess, and I guess I do have to guess, it's a game where you guess. I don't know if this is film noir. I don't know if this is from the 40s. I don't know who that gentleman is. Is that Gary Cooper? Who can say? Maybe it's a bit actor that's just playing, a bad guy, a thief, if you will. Sherry, happy retirement, and welcome in. All right. I don't see anybody in the chat with any guesses. So, you know what? When I don't know, I just guess Jaws because it's fast to type. I know it's not Jaws, but I just want another frame. Okay, all right. So our second frame, it's now in color. It appears they're in some sort of meeting room. So it's not an old black and white film. Antonio Banderas. Maybe it is. Let me try to zoom in on what I can't. It won't let me. This isn't like the other game. I can't zoom into the unless hit the control button, Jim. There we go. I don't recognize anybody at the table. There's some Nazi stuff on the paper easel over there. Is this maybe American History X? I'm guessing that. There it is. It's in their database, so it might be. Was that Edward Norton? I got it! Saw American History X once in the 90s. I don't remember there being black and white portions of the film. There it is. All right. Mrs. Griswold? There's Edward Norton. Okay. And then Edward Furlong. All right. Okay. Another game, perhaps? If everybody's up for it, I like to play a chrono photo where they show you a picture and you got to guess in what year the picture was taken. They're going to show us 5 pictures, and for each picture, we have to guess in what year the picture was taken. At the bottom of the screen is a slider. There it is. And this is how we select the year of our guess. It can be anywhere from the year 1900 to last year, 2022. So let's take a look at today's first picture. It's in color. I'm going to zoom in a bit. I'm not losing a lot of resolution, so I'm guessing it's a more recent picture. It appears the signs they're holding up are in German? I see this lady's wearing a magic band. No, I don't know what that is. I think they're marching for, if I had to guess, legalization of marijuana in Germany? I don't really know. We'll see. You're still with me? Yes. All right. Any other clues? Footwear, fashion in Europe is different, a little different than it is here, although the internet has made the world much smaller. For example, this dude in the front with the mid-rise black Nike socks, that's a more recent thing. Like, kids weren't wearing those in the 90s, for example. So, and because this picture is in a higher resolution, I'm guessing it's quite recent or more recent. So if I had to guess, somewhere in the last 5 years, that's my guess. What say you in the chat? Donna thinks 2015. Paul says maybe 2018. PTV 2019. Surfbum 2021. That's a Billabong shirt, too, says PTV. Charlie says 2018. You're all around 2019, 2018. Keith says 2020. I don't really know. You know what, Keith? 2020. They're... I don't know if this is Germany. I don't know what's going on with their marijuana laws. Or, in fact, if that's what this parade is even about. I'm just guessing that. Legalize it. Don't criticize it. Let's just submit. 2020. Here we go. 2011. I was wrong. I thought it was more recent than that. But you know what? We still got 396 out of a possible 1,000 points for our first picture. Let's go to the next one. I didn't say this game was easy or that I was good at it. Here's Frontierland at the Magic King. No. This is, I don't know where this is, but there's the J. Chew Market. The automobiles in this picture give us a fantastic clue. 50s, sometime in the 50s. If my dad is watching, I'm wondering if he can tell me when he thinks this picture was taken. Storefronts, the laundrette. This purple building is not clear to me. Oops. Sorry. I'm not exactly sure. The 50s, and then I've mentioned this before, but people would hang on to their automobiles for longer than they do now. So this could be the 1970s, and no, I don't think it is, but you know what I mean. So if these are 1955 models, this could be 1959 and be perfectly normal. You know what I mean? So, my parents are not sure. Okay. But what about you guys? Let's see. PTV says 1955. Let's zoom out again. Let's see the whole picture. 55 is good, right in the middle of the 50s. Keith says 58. We got a couple of 57s. Keith says recognizes one of these as a 57 Chevy. Do you now? Couple of 1958s. 1957. 58. 56. I'm going to guess later. If there is a 57 Chevy in here, I'm going to guess it's 58. So I'm going to guess 1958. Here we go. Darn it, 57. You guys were right. Keith, whatever you guess for the next one, I'm going with. All right, we have 924 points with that guess. Here's our next picture. Is my mic still on? I hope so. Okay, we've got a picture here, perhaps taken with a smartphone. It's in portrait orientation there. Is this a Taylor Swift concert? No, I'm guessing not. There's a police behind a barricade. Let's try to zoom in, and I can. Sign says mediocrity on it. That's all I can really make out. This flag over here on the left, is that Norway? No. Norway is red with a blue stripes on there. What is that? The boy would know. But what's going on? Why are these people gathered? Where are they? Would that give us a clue as to why these people are gathered? Well, what's this? Tax. Does that say tax? Taxi? Oh yeah, that's the sign on the post. Okay, so that they're not holding that sign in the. Who's on the ad at the bus stop? Can't tell. Can't zoom in too much. I'm losing definition. What else? The cars in the back. Can anybody tell what model cars those are? I can't. I don't know. I'm clueless. Does anybody recognize a flag? Not that location would tell us time. LITHIA. Is this Italy? Anybody tell what model these horses are? I don't know. This one's tough. I'm kind of clueless. Oh, is there a year on the license plate? I can't tell. No. I don't know what's going on. This one's got me. This could be the 90s. Although, the biggest hint so far, I think, might be the orientation of the picture. So, within the last 10 years, perhaps? I don't know. Paul says 2010. Donna says 2005. Nick, 1994. Interesting. Charlie says 89, actually. Paul ponders if this is when they want to raise the retirement age. Is this a France? No, I don't know. Could be Spain or Portugal. Indeed. Richard says 2015. Keith says 2015. Keith, I told you I was going to go with whatever you said. PTV says, I think it's from Iberia. And hello, Jonathan Chong. Donna's saying hi to you, but I'm also saying hi to you. If I didn't earlier, and I don't think I did. Anyway, so Keith? Richard, I'm going 2015. Here we go, and if it's wrong, I blame you. I don't. 2013, fantastic guessing. Our closest one yet. This has been hard today. 849 points out of a possible 1,000. Let's go to our fourth picture. Who are these guys? Is this Tokyo? I'm looking at the signs in the back. I don't know where this is. No, is this, these are Chinese characters? Hasagawa Square, that sounds Japanese. Is this Epcot? It is not. I don't know who the guy is, not that it matters. The guy in the white shirt looks like he's sucking in his gut, but maybe it's just because his gut is obscured by the guy in front. That's how I take pictures. I suck in my gut. Let's see. I don't see anybody with a phone. Maybe she has one, but I can't tell. It's kind of dark. Anybody recognize these guys? Are these YouTubers? Are they TikTokers? Maybe that would be a clue. If there's somebody of note. I just don't recognize them. We're thinking it's Tokyo, but I don't know when. Let's see, zooming back out. Not a clue. I really don't know. This one's... Today has been difficult. This has been a difficult game. Just going by the tucked in, button shirt. Not that... Maybe he just, that's... my students would make fun of that. The shirt tucked into the jeans. My high school students would make fun of that. Let's go, goatees were quite popular in the 90s, starting in the 90s, although some people still have them, so that's not really a clue, is it? Okay. I don't know. In the chat, Donna says 2017. Charlie asks, ripped jeans? Can't tell. Not that this guy would wear ripped jeans. That's a kid thing. But who knows? Paul says 2009. We have a 1995. That's a interesting guess. PTV says 2008. We have a 1992 here. Richard says, this is a great app to learn how to not take photographs. No framing, no exposure, no focus, no subject. Agreed. Although apparently a flash on this camera, so that's something. Is that Myers and Steve's World? Great question. I don't think it is. But that's funny. 2002, 1999, 2004. Don't know. I don't want to spend too long on much longer on this. So I'm going to go 2003. I'm going 2003, 2001. All right, so we've been 2 years off on a couple pictures. 849 points. What's our last picture? Okay. This is hard. So I'm guessing 30s or 40s with this picture. Looking at the gentleman's hat wear. Actually, all the hat wear. This lady's hat, although I don't know. I'm trying to think of movies that I've seen with hat wear like this. That kid looking for a meal. I don't think these are famous people. Could be wrong. I don't know. This guy on the right looks like, although none of his clothes are ripped, are they? But he kind of looks like like somebody that might hop trains during the Depression. I could be wrong. So I'm thinking 30s, but I do not know. All right. Keith says 1944. Paul says 37. We have a 1927. Richard says clearly the 1940s. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, perhaps. Nick says 1924. Charlie says 36. We have a 1930. We have a 1925. 1924. All right, everybody's guessing in the 20s. I might be wrong. Okay. No patio chairs yet. That's right. They took these out of their parlor. We have a 1936, a 1941 Grapes of Wrath period. Kind of what I was thinking. 1927, we have a 1932. Kathy says sometime in the 30s. Sir Gary of the Beaches, welcome in. Your guess is 1937, and I kind of like that. It's I don't know. It could be anywhere from the end of the 20s, I'm guessing, to the mid 40s, and that's a long time. So I'm gonna guess 1939. It's close to the 40s, but it's still the 30s. My hunch is it's sometime in the 30s, although I could be wrong. Here we go. What is it? 1937. What did I guess? 39. That's 3 pictures where we were 2 years off. Out of a possible 5,000 points, we had 3,867. You know what? That was pretty difficult, and I'm proud of us. We did all right. That first one was really hard, and we didn't do so well. But I'm proud of us for rallying back and getting as many points as we did. Oh, that was Chrono Photo. If you enjoy that, tune in next week. I'll probably be playing it again. All right, it's time for an intermission. It's already 7:49. Do an intermission, and I told you at the beginning of the show, this week's top 15 is going to be quick, and that's kind of cool because sometimes I go on too long. But here's this week's intermission. Stick around. Thanks for being here. we 1 year off on the one? I think we were just 1 year off on the one. That's right. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, today's top 15 list. Before I give you the top 15 list, I want to give you a top 12 list first. It's not mine. This week, I've got to go to the article. This week I saw an article that was called "Blueberries Have Joined Green Beans in This Year's Dirty Dozen List." If you're not familiar with the Dirty Dozen list, let me just read a bit about what that is. I'll start this. I believe this is a CNN article. It says, blueberries, beloved by nutritionists for their anti-inflammatory properties, have joined fiber-rich green beans in this year's Dirty Dozen of non-organic produce with the most pesticides, according to the Environmental Working Group, a nonprofit environmental health organization. So the Environmental Working Group, or EWG, every year puts out a Dirty Dozen list of produce that has the most pesticides found on them. I'm going to show you the whole Dirty Dozen right here. Where is it? Can you see it? There it is. The article was headlined with the blueberries and the green beans. They weren't on this list last year, but what you see here, let's see. We've got cherries, peppers, grapes, apples, nectarines, pears, peaches, a bunch of different greens, kale, collard, and mustard greens, spinach, and then strawberries. In the 2023 Shopper's Guide to Pesticides in Produce, researchers analyzed testing data on over 46,000 samples of 46 fruits and vegetables conducted by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Each year, a rotating list of produce is tested by the USDA staffers who wash, peel, or scrub fruits and vegetables as consumers would before the food is examined for 251 different pesticides. And these are the worst. Now, strawberries, number one on the list, and I believe a fruit like a strawberry with the seeds on the outside, really, those pesticides adhere to the strawberries. You really got to wash them off of a coarse fruit like a strawberry like that. And then I guess the leafy ones as well. And perhaps insects do more damage to those crops as well. So growers use pesticides more on these things. Peaches also, the fuzz on a peach would really hold those pesticides there. But if you buy organic, they don't use pesticides on organic, or they're not supposed to, on organic produce. So there's that. Where am I? There I am. Okay, so that was a list of 12, as I had mentioned. It's 7:54 p.m. They have an opposite list as well. They have the Clean 15. And these are the foods, the produce, the fruits and vegetables with the least amount of pesticides found on them. So that's what I'm counting down really fast right now. EWG's top 15 crops that tested low in pesticides. They call this the Clean 15. And we're just going over there. Let me go back to the article. So before I show you the Clean 15. The article goes on. There is good news, though. Concerned consumers can consider choosing conventionally grown vegetables and fruits from the EWG's Clean 15, a list of crops that tested lowest in pesticides, the report said. Nearly 65% of the foods on the list had no detectable levels of pesticides. So what I'm about to show you, 65% of these had no detectable levels of pesticides. Here we go. Number 15 on the list was carrots. How about that? Again, low in pesticides. 14, watermelon. Clean 15. Number 13, sweet potatoes, low in pesticides. These aren't the organic versions. This is your standard version of sweet potatoes. So this list doesn't have organic produce on it. Number 12, mangoes, low in pesticides. Mushrooms at number 11. Cabbage, unlike the leafy vegetables on the Dirty Dozen, cabbage is on the Clean 15. Kiwi at number 9. Honeydew melon. I often just call it honeydew. However you call it, whatever you say, it's delicious. I like honeydew a lot. Number 7, asparagus. On the Clean 15, low pesticide levels here, or maybe none at all. Number 6, sweet peas, and this is the frozen variety. I guess they were taken out of the pods. I guess that's why they differentiate sweet peas, frozen sweet peas, from those that are still fresh and still in the pod, perhaps. I don't know. I tried to read why frozen sweet peas, and I'm just guessing because they're out of the pod or whatever. So protected from pesticides by the pod. Number 5, papaya, and there was an asterisk with this, and I forget why there was. Let me go to the article. And now I can't find it. Oh, wait a minute. I was on the wrong place. Okay. The asterisk means a small amount of sweet corn, papaya, and summer squash sold in the United States is produced from genetically modified seeds. Buy organic varieties of these crops if you want to avoid genetically modified produce. That's why there's an asterisk by papaya. Number 4 on the list, onions. Number 3 on the Clean 15, produce low in pesticides, pineapple. Although we're not eating the outside of the pineapple. I mean, we're just... So... But they tested it. I don't know. Did they test the inside of the pineapple as opposed to the outside? Nobody eats the outside of the pineapple. I don't know. Not my list. Number 2, sweet corn, which again, asterisk, because some of it grown in the United States is genetically modified. If you don't want genetically modified sweet corn, then go organic. And what's number 1 on the list? Lowest in pesticides tested. I didn't say that correctly. Avocados, which I guess was number 1 on their list last year. Let me see what they had to say about this. Let's see. Okay. Going here. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. Did I miss it? Avocados topped the 2023 list of least contaminated produce again this year, followed by sweet corn in second place, pineapple, onions, and papaya, frozen sweet peas. I just showed you all this. All right, made up the rest of the list. Being exposed to a variety of foods without pesticides is especially important during pregnancy and throughout childhood, experts say. Developing children need the combined nutrients, but are also harder hit by contaminants such as pesticides. I thought they were going to tell us more about avocados. Just that they topped the list again. Anyway, it has been an hour. It is 8 p.m. I don't know what you're going to watch now, but it's not going to be me. I'm quitting. No, I'm just stopping for the evening. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I was ignoring the chat, so if you just joined us, thank you for stopping by. And if you joined at the beginning, thank you for watching the whole thing. I sure do appreciate that. It's fun to just to hang out and shoot the breeze with you, play some games, just enjoy your company for an hour on Tuesday evenings. That's what I like about this. I'll be back next week with more games, another list. Maybe I'll eat something next week. I'm kind of hungry now, so maybe I'll go in and have something to eat. But tomorrow will be the Disney Nerd Herders. D&G Explorers will also be going live, usually on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So perhaps I'll see you in their chats. Until then, it's time to say goodnight. Thanks, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.